Something's Wrong With Us Volume 6 Review. Volume 5 Something's Wrong With Us left readers with yet another cliffhanger of immense proportions. The comical change the lives of Now, and Tsubaki's lives leaves once more. So now with Volume 6 in hand, it's time to find out how this plays out, and it's a good move for the series. In the last entry in the series, it was revealed that Now might be pregnant, with her starting to show symptoms while attending an event with Tsubaki. Now thinks nothing of it, until someone asks if she has a baby on the way, which leads her to the realization that her period is late. Of course, Now is worried that she might be pregnant and, if so, how this will affect her relationship with Tsubaki. But first, she needs to finish the sweets she's creating for the Tabata Festival. However, just as she finishes, disaster strikes and the sweets are destroyed overnight by Tsubaki's scheming mother. But unlike the last time this happened, Now is now better equipped to deal with problems like this. Not only does Volume 6 deal with the Tanabata Festival saga, but it also has no questioning her relationship with Tsubaki again. No matter how much she wants to get to the bottom of her mother's supposed crime, Now can help but fall more in love with Tsubaki the more time she spends with him. Now with the potential child in the mix, it's getting increasingly difficult to separate herself from both Tsubaki and the life she's leading. Now struggles with her emotions the most of Tsubaki muddles things, if important that's true in his volumes as well. But the first time, Tsubaki tells Now that he loves her, which throws her for a loop. Now, our protagonist is left wondering if the best thing to do would be to forget all about her mother's case and settle down into married life with Tsubaki. For everything I ever said about author Natsumi Ando constantly throwing her characters into similar situations over and over, the idea that Now could be pregnant is one I did expect. It brings a refreshing change in the series and allows Now to deal with something different. It's an acquire a fresh concept in general for a manga like this. A practice will normally come into play in this kind of storyline, especially that only 6 volumes in. So that's also helped alleviate a lot of the concerns I had recently. It has to completely fix my issues with the story drum, since the drama surrounding the Tanabata Festival suites is very similar to the storyline from earlier on. That's partly the point, since it fits into the way Now deals with the fallout this time, but coupled with so much of the emotional drama retreating familiar territory in recent books, it doesn't end up being the least interesting storyline of the two in this installment. At the very least, I am more invested in the future of the story than given how the second half of Volume 6 goes. It's not flawless, but the author has done a lot of renewed readers' interest, and I think that's paid off successfully for Something's Wrong With Us. Volume 6 of the series comes to the West thanks to Kodansha Comics and continues to be translated by Sawa Masueda Savage. The translation reads as well, and as always there are helpful translation notes at the back of the volume. There will be a bit of break for the series now since the volume 7 isn't scheduled for the English release until February, but I'm sure the wait will be worth it. Overall, Something's Wrong With Us Volume 6 proves a revitalization for the series with a new story direction and plenty other emotional drama we know and love. Hopefully this will prove a turning point in the manga, but that waits to be seen. 8 over 10.